Well, thank you very much. I'd like to thank Norsk Pen on Julian's behalf for this award. I spoke to him earlier today, and he said he wanted to share that he is very thankful, not only to Norwegian Pen, but to the Norwegian people who have been very supportive of him. And although the Norwegian government has not yet come around, surely they must, given such an energetic and supportive population. I'd also personally like to thank Norwegian Pen, and I think Pen is a very interesting organization. It has a clearly defined goal, which I think is a great advantage in the kind of landscape of non-governmental organizations. And the goal is to free them, to free the imprisoned writers, to free them all. We suffer collectively from the intellectual poverty of their imprisonment. Think how much we're missing out on of their contributions that they would be able to make if they were free. And from Julian's prison cell in Belmarsh prison, which is the harshest prison in the United Kingdom, he's in a tiny cell of 2 by 3 meters, and he himself says that he has survived not in a small part thanks to reading, thanks to his books. Books of all sorts, to begin with a mathematics book, because Julian studied mathematics at university, and he found that this book on advanced mathematics would center his mind so that he was able to focus on something real and predictable. And this was at the height of his isolation inside the so-called healthcare wing in Belmarsh prison, where he had been put on suicide watch. And afterwards he was moved into the general population part of Belmarsh prison, and his single cell of 2 by 3 meters, and eventually he's entered into a kind of dispute with the prison about the amount of books he has, because one of the things that one can do, anyone can do actually, practically the only present that one can give Julian is a book. You can send books to him, so lots of people have sent him books, and so he has lots of books in his cell. And at one point the prison said, "You have too many books." And so then there was a discussion about what is the regulation on books, how is it counted, and they said you can only have 25. And he has, I probably shouldn't say how many, but many more than that. And so he then gave up his bed, because the regulation on books is volume, the volume it takes up of the prison cell. So he decided to give up his bed, so he's on a yoga mat, he sleeps on a yoga mat, because he'd rather part with his bed than part with his books, and he says the books are his friends. So I think we all feel that way when reading great authors, and anyway, that's all of my improvised speech. Thank you so much.